USS Gerald R. Ford left the Caribbean 72 hours ago. Destination Arabian Sea, 8 months deployed. No return to Norfolk planned. Trump confirmed Friday. Second carrier deploying, joining USS Abraham Lincoln, already in the Gulf. 2 supercarriers, 1 region. First time since June. According to USNI News, February 13th, Ford's crew learned Wednesday their deployment extends indefinitely. 7 months planned. Now April minimum. The ship departed Norfolk June 24th. Mediterranean first, Caribbean October, Operation Southern Spear, Maduro mission January, now Middle East immediately. According to the Aviationist, February 14th, Ford crosses the Atlantic, 3rd time this deployment. 3 ocean crossings, single cycle, unprecedented stress. Chief of Naval Operations Admiral Caudle told reporters, January, quote, I'm a sailor's first CNO. People want certainty. 7-month deployment. Past that, disrupts lives. According to Euronews, Abraham Lincoln departed San Diego November. Transited Guam, South China Sea, entered Arabian Sea January 26th. Full strike capability ready. Lincoln operates Carrier Air Wing 9, F-35Cs, FA-18 Super Hornets, EA-18 Growlers, E-2D Hawkeyes, MH-60 helicopters. Complete package. According to Army recognition, February 3rd, Marine F-35C shot down Iranian Shahed drone approaching Lincoln. Single shot. First combat engagement this deployment. According to NBC News, confirmed by 2 officials, Ford joins Lincoln, creating dual carrier presence. Tremendous power, Trump said Friday. Very big force if we need it. Hours later, Trump said something unexpected. Regime change in Iran seems like the best thing that could happen. Direct quote, Fort Bragg. Nobody saw that coming publicly. According to Bloomberg, February 13th, Trump told reporters for 47 years they have been talking. In the meantime, we lost lives. Legs blown off, arms blown off. According to The National from Dubai, Trump said there are people he believes could take over Iran if current government falls. Did not name them, just said people exist. The National reported White House is working with Iranian-American business leaders, advising on transitional governing entity formation. This is government replacement planning, not diplomacy. According to Reuters, citing 2 officials, if Trump orders attack, it leads to far more serious conflict than before. Not limited strikes, sustained campaign, weeks-long operations planned. According to Al Jazeera, Trump said, if we do it, that would be the least of the mission. We probably grab whatever is left, implying ground seizure of materials or facilities. When asked what remains at nuclear sites after June strikes, Trump said, the dust. You could get whatever the dust is down there. Something worth grabbing still exists underground. Here is what nobody discusses. According to Washington Post, February 14th, Ford desperately needs maintenance. 8 months at sea, equipment degrading, systems stressed badly. Post-deployment maintenance for carriers requires 6 to 9 months. USS Eisenhower entered maintenance January 8th, 2025. 1 year later, still not operational yet. According to Military Times, only 11 carriers total exist. Ford extension disrupts entire global rotation. USS Nimitz decommissioning. USS Bush needs 1 month certification minimum. Ford is what Trump has now, Lincoln plus Ford. 2 carriers, 80 strike fighters, 16,000 sailors, Tomahawk missiles, electronic warfare, overwhelming capability assembled. According to 19. 45 February 15th, dual carrier operations multiply launch points, coordinated sorties, sustained attacks, volume capability designed for comprehensive strikes. This is regime change force structure, not symbolic strikes. Decapitation capability, leadership targets, command and control. IRGC headquarters, nuclear sites, missile production facilities. According to PBS News, February 12th, death toll from Iran's crackdown reached 7,003 killed, including 214 government forces. 40-day mourning begins now. According to Wikipedia on 2026 Iran massacres, estimates range 3,000 per government to 36,000 per activists. Some largest massacres modern Iranian history documented. According to Time magazine, January 25th, leaked list showed 30,304 deaths in civilian hospitals. January 8th and 9th alone. 2 days, 30,000 people. Supreme Leader Khamenei ordered crush protests by any means necessary. Ali Larijani described as operational mastermind. Government reasserted control January 19th through overwhelming violence applied. According to reporting, February 14th, during Global Day of Action, protesters inside Iran chanted from rooftops. According to PBS, 250,000 rallied Munich alone. Worldwide demonstrations. Change regime, change, the crowds chanted. Waving lion and sun flags. Iran used that flag before 1979 revolution, before Islamic Republic, symbol of opposition now returning. Reza Pahlavi, exiled son of last Shah, intensified political efforts, offering himself as interim leader. Trump said there are people. Everyone knows exactly who he means by that. U.S. delegation, including Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, meets Iranian representatives Tuesday, Geneva. Oman mediating. Nuclear talks. Trump said Iran needs to give the right deal finally. Trump confirmed he has deadline for Iran. Would not specify when, but carriers cannot deploy indefinitely. Maintenance needs. Crew morale. Operational tempo limits exist regardless. According to Al Jazeera, Trump said negotiations will succeed, but warned very bad day for Iran if deal fails. Not contradictory. Deal or removal. Either way, current government ends. If you watch this February 16th, Ford is mid-Atlantic now. Steaming east, Lincoln on station, Arabian Sea. 2 carriers means 100 sorties, daily sustained, every target in range. Not just nuclear sites, everything. Command bunkers, government buildings, IRGC facilities, leadership compounds, comprehensive decapitation capability assembled and positioned for potential strikes. Comment what you think happens. Does Iran take the deal, or does Trump order the strike? Hit subscribe. This story continues. Part 2 next. Houthis released video Thursday. One word. Soon. Ship burning. Not propaganda. Promise aimed at American carriers approaching Iranian waters today. According to Iran International, January 26th, Yemen Houthi group threatened new Red Sea attacks. Short video. Burning ship. Caption soon. No details. Group attacked over 100 vessels previously. According to Washington Institute, sustained campaign November 2023 through October 2025. Attacks paused Gaza, ceasefire October 10th. According to USNI News, Houthis stopped when ceasefire took effect. Released Galaxy leader crew. Quiet began. That ended July. USNI News reports July 6th. Houthis attacked MV Magic Seas. Greek-operated small boats first, missiles drones. Ship sank Monday after. Next day attacked MV Eternity Sea, Greek-owned. Lasted 16 hours, 4 mariners killed. According to USNI News, deadliest Houthi attack on record. According to Washington Institute, January 8th, those attacks doubled ships sunk since 2023 to 4 total. Textbook escalation, maximum impact. Here's what matters. According to Sufan Center, July 8th, timing, 1 day before Netanyahu met Trump. Message to leaders. Axis. Resistance remains potent. Yemen analyst Mohammed al-Basha said, Houthis signaled capability, willingness striking maritime targets regardless diplomatic developments, Washington, Tehran. Not random violence. According to Akhled, Houthis retain long-range drone missile capabilities, reshaped Red Sea balance. Iran stepped up weapons transfers. ACLED says Iran expects Houthis intervening Tehran's behalf if needed, clear in operations. Houthis respond events unrelated Gaza. 12-day war. UN sanctions. Ford steams those waters now. Lincoln, already Arabian Sea. January 26th arrived. Both carriers' Houthi missile range near Strait of Hormuz entrance. According to Army recognition, on February 3rd, Marine F-35C shot down Iranian Shahed approaching Lincoln. First combat engagement deployment. Defenses tested. Houthis only half threat. According to Times of Israel, February 11th, Iranian intelligence, 100 cyber attacks, Israelis since June war. Officials, journalists, academics, Shin Bet Cyber Directorate. Wednesday, foiled hundreds attacks recent months, collecting personal professional information, terrorist activity espionage, targeted phishing operations. According to Haaretz, February 12th, attacks breaking Google accounts, email messaging apps. Iranian hackers leaked information, former PM Bennett Minister Ben Gvir. Microsoft data shows Israel third most attacked country globally, 3.5% all global cyber attacks, Israel past year. Unprecedented volume. Here's what analysts not discussing. CSA Advisory. December 18th, IRGC-affiliated actors target U.S. infrastructure using Israeli equipment as entry point. Cyber avthingers compromised 75 devices, minimum, 34 U.S. water-wastewater sector. Targeted Unitronics controllers. Israeli company devices, multiple industries. CISA says actors used default passwords, internet-exposed devices. Defaced panels. Message, you've been hacked down Israel. Every equipment made Israel legal target. November attack, municipal water. Aliquippa. Pennsylvania, heightened concerns. Compromised machine regulating water pressure. CISA published incident response guide water sector after. According to Google, December Iran aggressively targeted Israel, United States years before October 7th. Continued after. Destructive malware intelligence collection influence campaigns. Google analyst Hultquist said, Iranian cyber, not extensive outside Middle East, could shift light military actions. U.S. targets could be reprioritized for action. Hultquist said, new activity may threaten privately owned infrastructure or private individuals. Beyond government military political targets already monitored, defended. According to ReliaQuest, June, Iranian APT groups, specialized attacks, industrial control, operational technology. Internet-connected controllers, human-machine interfaces targeted. CSIS blog says Iran deliberately deputizes hacktivist proxies, state actions without attribution. Maintains plausible deniability, always. Proven strategy employed repeatedly. Cyber Avthrengers presented ideologically motivated hacktivists protesting Israel-Gaza. Within month, Treasury sanctioned 6 IRGC Cyber Command officials directing operation. State actors confirmed. According to Domain Tools, June, Iranian operators hijacked Israeli CCTV smart home cameras, evaluate missile strike, precision, impact real time. Direct battlefield intelligence. Palo Alto Unit. 42. June said, while dramatic uptick not seen, yet escalations could manifest surge, cyber operations, state groups, hacktivists. Aim disrupt, collect intelligence influence. Iranian groups target critical infrastructure, sensitive industries, public-private enterprises globally. Far-reaching consequences, possible, warned. Connect convergence, forward Lincoln positioning Iran. Houthis, threatening ships video soon. Iranian cyber groups attacking water infrastructure using Israeli equipment, U.S. territory. According to Industrial Cyber, June 26th, Iranian actors' history targeting infrastructure. Light escalations. Israel-U.S. activities likely intensify significantly coming weeks. Destructive attacks, defacements, denial service data, exfiltration, wiper malware. Tactics reminiscent earlier operations. Israel education technology. Proven effective employed again. 2 carriers sailing region enemies, perfected asymmetric warfare, real combat proven. Over 100 ship attacks, 4 sunk, mariners killed. Continuous testing. Sailors Ford Lincoln know this. USNI news crew extensions happening. Ford 7 months originally. April, minimum now. Indefinite deployment. No return date Norfolk, not routine presence. 1945, dual carrier operations designed comprehensive strikes, not symbolic. Regime change force structure assembled, positioned, execution ready. Regime change requires functioning infrastructure. Water systems, power grids, communications. All currently targeted, Iranian cyber groups tactics, proven effective Israeli systems. INSS analysis, Iran tops second-tier global cyber powers. Attacks demonstrated, disrupt sabotage, destroy civil commercial critical infrastructure, military capabilities worldwide. Iran first states formulating coherent national cyber strategy. Established institutions developed capabilities. Interest sparked 2 events, 2009 protests, 2010 Stuxnet. Since then, capabilities grew steadily. Atlantic Council January incidents best understood, not bolt blue, but glimpses. Continuing campaigns leveraging disclosed, newly developed capabilities. This environment forged sails today, Lincoln positioned. Houthis watching releasing videos. Iranian cyber teams probing U.S. infrastructure. 2 parallel threats, kinetic, digital simultaneously. Soufan Center revival broader Houthi campaign Red Sea might derail Trump plan. He seeks using leverage. Iran war conduct, transformative diplomacy, Middle East. Signaling Tehran retains leverage, renewed campaign stiffens Iranian opposition, Trump demands. Nuclear negotiations, Geneva Tuesday. Carriers approaching, Houthis threatening, cyber continuing. Every element designed pressure Trump. Reduce leverage. Demonstrate Iranian capability intact. Show Axis not defeated, despite June strikes massacres international pressure applied. Geneva talks start Tuesday. Witkoff, Kushner, Washington. Arakchi, Tehran. Oman mediating. Second round negotiations begin now. White House confirmed Sunday Witkoff, Kushner traveling Geneva. Rubio said, we'll see how it turns out. No details provided. According to FAR's Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Gunbari Sunday statement, sustainable agreement must provide economic benefits, both Washington and Tehran. Common interests, oil gas fields, mining investments, aircraft purchases included, negotiations, not nuclear concessions, full economic partnership offered. According to Israel, Hayam Iranian officials first raised proposal, Oman talks. Geneva presenting organized plan American firms, Iran oil industry. Iran offering U.S. companies rehabilitate refineries, participate projects. Mining urban development aircraft, all on table foreign ministry statements confirm. Here's what reveals. Iran engaging Trump Kushner business grounds, not military. Appealing Trump transactional real estate thinking. According to the National Iran, seeks deal mutual economic gains, high quick return sectors. Agreement durability requires U.S. benefit economically. Gunbari argued 2015 pact not secure U.S. economic interests. Why Trump withdrew 2018. Iran learned, offering Americans direct profit. According to CNBC, China accounts 80% Iran oil exports. Trump Netanyahu agreed reduce Iranian exports China. Economic pressure maximized, Iran countering. Why fight when American companies profit Iranian oil directly? Joint ventures, shared fields. American technology, Iranian resources. According to BBC Deputy Minister Takht Ravanchi, Ball America's court prove want deal. Tehran flexibility diluting highly enriched uranium. Islami Atomic Energy stated dilute most highly enriched uranium exchange lifting sanctions. Iran signaling movement technical nuclear issues. But critical sticking point. Takht Ravanchi insisted Tehran not accept no uranium enrichment. Domestic enrichment, non-negotiable Iranian perspective. Netanyahu Sunday told Trump any deal must include dismantling Iran nuclear infrastructure, not stopping enrichment, dismantling equipment infrastructure completely. Netanyahu said no enrichment capability, dismantling equipment infrastructure. Complete removal all nuclear potential, demanded Israel. Gap unbridgeable. Iran enrichment non-negotiable. Netanyahu enrichment unacceptable. Trump caught between ally demanding disarmament, adversary offering partnership. According to Rubio, Trump prefers diplomacy. No one ever successful deal Iran but trying, he stated clearly. But Rubio not saying. Reuters U.S. officials preparing sustained military campaign talks fail. Ford Lincoln positioning not diplomatic gesture. Wikipedia Elliot Abrams argued Trump not seek war. However, talks fail, Iran nuclear destroyed Israel. U.S. strikes mandatory. Framing reveals thinking. Talks not whether keeps program, whether dismantles voluntarily before, dismantled militarily, force refuses. According to Reuters, Witkoff-Kushner told Trump difficult impossible reach deal. Gold prices grew war reports. Oil futures dropped 1.4%. Markets pricing conflict. Gold up war likely. Oil down expecting Saudi production compensating Iranian loss globally. Al Jazeera. Monday, Aragchi arrived Geneva diplomatic delegation. Meeting Swiss Omani IAEA head Grossi international officials. Grossi meeting critical. IAEA inspections verification key deal. Without inspectors, agreement worthless. Iran blocked access 8 months. Wikipedia Trump set 60-day deadline April 2025. Passed. Israel attacked June. 12-day war followed. Pattern established. Negotiations. Deadlines action cycle. Trump deadline April failed. Israel struck June. Now negotiations. Deadline unspecified. Carriers positioning. India TV, Trump said. Failure agreement, traumatic Iran. Netanyahu meeting, very good. Alignment clear, allies. Trump said, make deal otherwise traumatic. Situation changed quickly, not subtle. Traumatic means strikes regime collapse. Al Jazeera talks month after crackdown protests. Officials claiming terrorists armed funded U.S. Israel behind unrest. UN blamed authorities lethal force protesters. Thousands killed January 8th, 9th. 7,003 confirmed. Hardliners Tehran concerned concessions. Internal pressure, both directions. Reform want sanctions relief. Hardliners oppose enrichment compromise. CNBC Netanyahu Israel needs complete destroying Gaza tunnels. Dismantled 150 km 500 estimated. Gaza continues parallel Netanyahu skeptical deal. Wants military option. Israel leading strikes. Nuclear dismantled, not frozen, dismantled forever. This Witkoff-Kushner face. Iranian offering partnership. Netanyahu demanding disarmament. Trump wanting deal, threatening war, no deal. The national Iran threatened to strike U.S. bases attacked. Sunday conciliatory offering cooperation business appeal. Tuesday determines whether pitch succeeds. Trump chooses partnership confrontation. Iran dilutes uranium without dismantling. Netanyahu demands removal. Ford steaming. Lincoln positioned. Geneva Tuesday. Proposals presented. Dilution discussed. Dismantlement demanded. Gap massive positions. Critical escalation pattern. According to cybersecurity. Dive June 16th. Researchers warn Iran aligned groups could target U.S. companies. Individuals, cyber espionage, sabotage. Here is what nobody discusses openly. Defense Intelligence Agency. Assessment, May 2025. Iran needs probably less than 1 week produce weapons-grade uranium-1 bomb. 1 week. Arms Control Association, Iran produce enough 5-6 bombs less than 2 weeks. According to Iran, watch current stockpile sufficient 60% fuel 8 warheads. Congress report February 23. IAEA, Iran enriched uranium 83.7%. Just short 90% weapons grade threshold. Almost there already. Wikipedia. October 25. Tehran sources. Khamenei authorized miniaturized nuclear warheads ballistic missiles. Matter weeks. Processing existing stockpile advanced centrifuges. Capable enrichment. New York Times. February 25. Secret team Iranian engineers. Efficient process producing weapons matter months. Time frame shortened dramatically from previous year's estimates. Geneva talks confront this, not whether Iran gets bombed, whether Iran gets bombed before Trump strikes or after Trump leaves office next administration problem. CSIS, August Fordo facility, increase enrichment 60-90%. March 23, IAEA samples found 83.7% there. Fordo buried 810 meters underground. June strikes not hit Fordo. Newsweek Operation Midnight Hammer damaged facilities, delayed program several months, years. Delayed, not destroyed. Threat remains active. Military capability assembled. Middle East Forum 6, B-2s, Diego Garcia, March 25, roughly 30% entire fleet. B-52s arrived May. F-15s deployed protection. If B-2s returned capable employing GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator hardened facilities, B-52s launch JSSMs outside Iranian defense range successfully. ABC News, March Satellite 6, B-2's April 1st runway, not visible, March 25th, by 29th, 4 visible. Buildup accomplishes 3 tasks, 1 move. Newsweek June attack not originate, Diego Garcia, Pentagon flew 7 B-2s, Missouri avoided detection, maximized surprise. Round trip 30 hours, decoys Guam, misled observers. Dynamite News, U.S. deploy B-2s, Diego Garcia or mainland. Range 11,000 kilometers, heavy payloads, long range flexibility, posture mirrors. Midnight Hammer, exactly. Ford Lincoln carrier groups provide defense, 4860 FA, 18s each. Strike targets 2,300 kilometers without refueling capability demonstrated. According to GBN, Diego Garcia, ideal staging. 4,800 kilometers around southern coast, beyond Iranian weapons reach. B-2s fly Indian Ocean without entering Allies' airspace. Bulgarian military B-2 uniquely suited. Devastating strikes, high altitudes evading S-300 systems. Stealth coding reduces radar detection. Critical advantage, older bombers tracked easier. GBU-57 tested 2008, engineered destroy buried targets. Against Iran sites, buried mountains, precision, power unmatched, cruise, missiles drones possess. Critical question. Wikipedia Iran breakout almost 0. IAEA enough material, 9 weapons. If enrichment, 90% achieved. Breakout not account weaponization time. Experts agree. Iran not moved weaponization yet. Considered months, years. But secret teams working efficient processes, months, not years, previous estimates. Geneva, Tuesday. Proposals presented, dilution offered. Enrichment non-negotiable Iran. Dismantlement demanded, Netanyahu. Trump caught choosing partnership confrontation. Markets pricing war, gold up, oil down. Carriers positioning, bombers deployed. Submarines submerged ready. Trump said traumatic Iran failure. Means strikes regime collapse. Tuesday determines outcome. Business pitch succeeds. Iran dilutes enough. Trump chooses deal war. Carriers launch or return. B-2s take off or remain. Ford steaming. Lincoln positioned. Talks Tuesday. Proposals presented. Gap massive. Breakout almost 0. Decision imminent. 1 week uranium, 1 bomb. 2 weeks, 5 bombs. Weeks, not months. Window closing faster, anyone admits. Endgame. Deal Geneva or strikes launched. Dismantles voluntarily or dismantled militarily. Diplomacy or war. Tuesday determines path. Economic partnership or confrontation. Dilution or destruction. Settlement or regime change. Deal or devastation. Tehran chooses Tuesday.